Welcome to Tinie Corner, where we talk about things and stuff over a cup of coffee. I'm Cindy.
I'm Anon.
And welcome back, depending on when you watch this.
Yes.
We've been gone for 2 weeks.
Yeah, we were on like hiatus, not even MIA.
We've just been busy.
Yeah.
To be honest.
So much, stuff has happened
Yeah.
past 3 weeks.
Yeah. And then just work in general, because things are starting to open up again, which is good, but also busy.
The Bangkok traffic.
Oh, it's so bad.
Shit.
It's so bad. You could also tell like the exact day that it turned bad.
Okay, so to give you like a kind of general idea, it's been about 2 years that we've been in lockdown, semi-lockdown. The traffic, basically I could drive here within 20 minutes, 25 minutes max, right? Today, not even during like rush hour, it took me 35, almost 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Everything just tripled the time, and I'm not used to the usual traffic anymore.
Yeah.
And that's just upsetting.
Yeah.
It's just upsetting.
Yeah. And then we're going to be even more late to everything.
Yeah.
It's terrible. And then also at the same time, so I usually take the public transport to work, but I have been taking basically Uber, Grab, is what we call it here, but basically that for the times when I don't go into the office. And it's been okay because the traffic is not that bad.
Yeah.
But now it's like, it's no win-win situation because the public transport is even more busy.
Yeah, it's packed with people, and it's likelier to like,
because like the cases have not gone down.
it kind of does, but like
not really.
But when we say we go down, we went from about 30,000 cases a day to 10,000 cases a day. And we don't know how much they test per day, so there's no way of
really knowing how much the actual amount is.
Exactly.
Which is fun. So yeah, it's a bit of a weird situation we're in. Yeah, like the whole city.
Yeah.
Where it's back to normal, but not really. Because it's not better, but everybody's acting like it is, kind of.
Basically, we just have to live with it.
Yeah, but it... yeah, I don't know.
Because, okay, like there are certain businesses or industry that has been not prohibited to run anything at all. For example, like events or nightlife in general, that's completely gone. So in Thailand, massage.
Yeah.
Not the fancy kind, just actual for the
massage.
health kind. Those been told to temporarily shut down for like, 5 times in total. And I don't know if they ever got compensations from that.
I heard that it didn't.
Yeah.
So, well, they had a strike the other month. I don't know what came out of that. But yeah.
Probably nothing.
Yeah, exactly. It's been hard for people, so that's why I'm like conflicted, because at the same time it's good that things are going back to normal, because then people can actually survive,
do something
in terms of like monetary stuff. But then, can we really survive?
It's like you have
because it's COVID.
Yeah, it's either you're dying because of you get COVID, or you die because you don't have enough money to survive on a daily basis.
So that's what's been going on. So yeah, it's back to normal now. And I mean, everybody still wears masks here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is great.
Yeah.
That's like, okay, I have to admit though that the people in Thailand, we're not like anti-mask or anything.
Not at all.
And this is not the first time we kind of face, I guess, like pandemic. Like 10-ish, almost 20 years ago, we had SARS. So we were all forced to wear masks as well. So yeah, we kind of have some kind of experience about this.
Yeah, it's just like a common sense thing. And also, specifically in Bangkok, we have bad pollution a lot, where it's like spikes. And everybody has to wear masks anyway, just because of the dust. So that's a thing.
Yeah.
The people
like
are just very used to wearing masks.
PM 2.5 thingy, the AQI, I think, the air quality indicator in the app. So usually, ideally, you want to have it, no more than 50. So usually on the app, you get like, green sign, yay. But a lot of the times where I woke up and it was dark red. So if you ever use Google Map, right, you see like if the traffic's good, it's going to be green. If it's really bad, it's dark red. It's like that dark red.
Yeah, it's like that. So it's the same kind of system on the app, on that like air quality app, where you see the little, it's like a little man. It's a little man. And you see like if the air quality is good, then he's like happy and green. And then if it's bad, he's like red and like really sad.
Yeah.
Or wearing like a gas mask.
Yeah, the worst one is it's called hazardous. So like you
with the gas mask and everything.
You're not supposed to live there. And in Thailand, we do have that in certain areas, like Chiang Mai, which is the northern, where the town itself is like it's called concave.
It's because of the fires up there.
That too, and because like the geographical like
it
settings,
all collects there.
Yeah, it just sits there because the air is heavy. So unless like there's a massive like wind blows out, then it just gonna sit in that bowl shape. Sad.
Yeah. So concluding that segment, people are used to wearing masks here. Yeah. So that's not an issue. I think that helped a lot too, but it's just that we have so much people here.
Yep.
So it helps, but it doesn't really help.
I think it's like over 10% of Thailand population is living in Bangkok.
Yeah.
Alone, and Thailand is pretty small considering like we have almost 70 million people.
Yep. I've said this before, but Bangkok alone has the same amount of people in it as all of Sweden does, and it's the same size. Like Sweden and Thailand are the same size in country size, and all of Sweden is just packed into Bangkok.
Yeah. So that's about like what 15 mil people?
15 is it now?
Approx, I don't know. It's
I thought
usually
it was
like
less than
10-ish.
10-ish.
Because this is like registered people, right?
True, that's true. It's even more than that.
Yeah.
Probably.
For example, you.
Because I'm not registered in Bangkok. That's true.
Yeah. So.
Jesus. Yeah. So.
It's just nice and tight in Bangkok.
Yeah. I've been kind of trying to stay home. And you've been staying home as well.
Yep.
Still neat. Living the neat life.
Yep.
The neat life. But yeah, I still have work. A lot of photo shoots have been coming up lately as well. Because people are trying to get back into the rhythm of things. So yeah, I've been having a lot of photo shoots, which is good because, money.
The budget has been like piss poor.
Yeah, the thing is like, I feel like for me at least, the budget for bigger shoots have gone down, but the budget for smaller shoots have gone up.
Yep.
I think that people just feel bad for each other, maybe.
Yeah.
And they don't try to like lower the price.
Yeah, usually the smaller ones are more, I guess, like helping hands, like helping each other out.
Yeah.
Well, the bigger one is like, oh, I think this is a great time for us to, cut
take
down
advantage,
the budget and just save on money.
Yeah, because companies and stuff like that. But usually the smaller shoots are like privately owned. So it's maybe like a crew of maximum 5 people from the brand itself. And then you have like photographer and stuff like that. But even then, I've been to so many shoots where it's only the brand owner.
And a photographer.
Yeah, and a photographer. And like they pay well. Of course, it's still not as much as the big shoots, but they don't use it to that extent either. You're not going to appear on a billboard from a small shoot. So yeah, I really like small shoots, so it's fun.
Unless you get taken advantage of. Where,
True.
Months back, we were walking in shopping mall before they were closed down and everything. Before we started hitting, 10,000 plus cases a day. We were strolling around and then we saw a brand. And she went, oh, I shot for that brand. And then we saw her cut out. Just standing there.
cut up of me, just standing there, and didn't tell me as
It's
well.
like, is this part of the deal? Which
Nope.
it was not. But don't do that.
Yeah.
You're technically like she could get paid more
Technically.
or even sue them. But then,
You also want to keep the relationship.
yeah, that's the thing. That's
Yeah. It really depends. It depends on what brand it is and also how they treated you during the shoot. I
True.
feel because in some cases, if they treated me really, really well during the shoot and then I see something like that, I'll be like, that's fine.
I'll just let it slide.
Just let it slide because I know that they're gonna treat me well in the future too. So it's almost like exchanging it for being treated like a human.
Like human.
Like a human. But yeah. Also, this is a teeny talk. We don't have a topic really. We were thinking about it beforehand and we're just like, we don't really know what to talk about. We've been thinking about talking like about our aspirations and goals and stuff like that. But then an update would be nice, right?
Yeah,
Anyway.
it's always be nice. So what is it? What's the update? Or
My update?
Yeah.
I haven't really done much. I mean, so I've been taking jobs, photo shoots, which has been fun. I have been working in the office. I kind of like slowly worked in the office less because I'm part-time, right? So I take like the hours that I'm needed. But yeah, because I've been streaming a lot
True.
as well. So it's
been really fun.
It's been really fun. I really enjoy it.
Yeah, I hop in like almost every single time she streams, and just be like to the chat like, "Hi guys," I was like, "Hey."
Yeah, it's really fun. Yeah, I want to do more streaming, but it's so scary.
Money.
Yes, money is scary. Not streaming. Streaming is fun.
I think because it's about the what's it called, the reliability of
the security.
The fact that security that you're gonna get money from just doing office job, but it's so not fun. Well, not
it
to all
depends.
people.
I know some people like office job, but I don't know. I'm not gonna go into the details.
Yeah, but I find it's cool that we have so much opportunities to make money.
Yeah.
In this day and age of like digital world, internet and whatnot, compared to like maybe 10, 20 years ago. Where
definitely. Where it was just the 9 to 5.
Yeah.
But yeah, like my main goal in the end is to be able to do online mostly, like 80 to 90% of my payment come from online. That would be great. Because I'm not a person who really needs to go outside. You know what I mean? Like, I like travel. I need to travel. I'm like dying to travel. But that's not the same as like going outside,
The outside world is scary.
Yeah, go touch some grass and stuff.
And what do we have here? It's dog poops and...
Dog poop and concrete. The concrete jungle.
The poorly done concrete floor.
Oh yeah, it's like holes everywhere. But yeah, like I don't need to be in an office surrounded by people to feel like I'm being productive.
Basically no like work, what's called constraint maybe. Like you're able to do whatever you want anytime, anywhere, and you still get like enough to live comfortably. But so that happened, and then I got sick, like actually sick, in the past week or just a few days ago actually. I've been told not to drink more than 1 coffee a day, so
that's why it's water.
Yeah, sad. I'm not sure if it's like because of caffeine. If it's caffeine, I can drink decaf. So, big brain time. Got my vein poked. You probably can't see it.
It's quite bruised.
This one is fucked.
One is really fucked. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, probably, yeah. You can zoom in.
And this one is already like gotten better.
It was pretty bad. You sent me pictures and it was like,
Oh yeah.
That looks like you got mauled by a bear.
Mother Russia. My arm is quite veiny. I don't know how the nurse managed to fuck it up. I've never had this before in my life. And it was so painful. It was fucking painful.
I can imagine.
Like, they poked the left side.
It also has like a little thing.
Yeah.
Usually it's not.
They couldn't pull out the blood.
Oh,
So when they put like the syringe, right? And then they try to pull it, like a little blood comes out. And then you can see like the syringe just like resists and just like blip back. I was like, how the fuck do you miss? How? It's right here. And so they pull it out and then they tried my right side. It was so painful.
Oh,
like especially when they pull out, it's like, oh, it was like, ooh.
I'm scared of needles, so just listening to this is like making me wanna.
Yeah, I'm not scared of needles, but like that was not pleasant. It was really painful.
I think like my fear of needles also comes from, I don't know why, because my veins are also very visible, but as soon as I'm gonna get my blood tested, they disappear.
Yeah, because you're scared.
Yeah, because I'm scared, and then it makes it worse. And they never find my vein like ever. It's never getting it never got as bad as this, but they always miss on the first try. Every single time. And I'm just like, this is why I don't like going to doctor's checkup. It hurts.
Yeah. And the reason I able to get tested right away was because I planned beforehand. I was like, there's something's wrong with me. I'm just gonna prep myself without telling anyone in my family because they're gonna freak out. I'm just gonna go there and ask for doctor to check it. And yeah, there was something wrong with me.
Yeah, no, nothing contagious, just internal.
My heart, my soul.
My soul.
It's nothing serious, which is great.
Good.
But it was quite concerning when it happened. I was like, ah.
Yeah, because we didn't know what it was.
Yeah. I kind of got a feeling what it was, but like...
You never know.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if it's like super serious or if it's like, you know, okay to like, you know, still treatable. Vaguely, my kidney has been overworked. Yeah. Probably from drinking too much coffee.
You need to take care of ourselves. We're getting old. We're getting old. Yeah.
My knees get fucked like so many times.
Yeah.
My right knee especially. Like when you bend down and feel like your tendons kind of like slipped out of where it's supposed to be. And you're like, it's just like, you can like halfway down and then like the sharp pains come through and just like jump off.
You know how like old people fall? Really like it's slow motion.
Help, I've fallen and can't get up.
I've McFallen.
Oh, I've McFallen.
McFallen.
Yeah.
The last time it happened to me, like my knee it hurt for like a week straight. I was like, Remember that meme when it said like, once you reach age of 25, you gain like permanent debuff?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm feeling it.
Yeah. Like I had an issue too because I've been doing a lot of streaming, right? But I think I fixed it. But my knees would start hurting, like even if I was sitting down. Like I would just sit down. And then after a few hours, my knees would start hurting out of nowhere. Like it's not like I'm crossing my legs or anything. So I was like, why is this happening? But then I think that I was stretching them out too much, which is really weird because I thought that was like
stretching
easy.
As in
Just like resting, like I would sit and then like have my legs like that.
extended out.
Yeah, extended out. And in my head, I was like, it must be like really easy on the knees, right? Because they don't have to like tense up or anything. But apparently not, because I've been doing the 90-degree angle.
It worked.
It worked.
Yes, I need to stop like sitting like a shrimp on a chair as well.
Yeah, with the legs up.
Yeah.
It's gonna
so
fuck with your
though.
back.
Yeah, it was so comfy though.
Yeah, I do that sometimes too. Or sometimes I would like just one leg.
I do that most of the time, which is so bad. So bad.
Yeah, but I've been doing the one-legger.
Dang.
Like an old man. This. And I'm streaming.
It's like, you know, when you see that old man with that pose, you know what's up. Usually in a singlet and boxer.
Yes. Yeah.
But yeah. I mean, coming back to like the goal of making money without having to do office job. There's so many ways of doing it, but is it like reliable? There's no guarantee.
Yeah.
Even if it's with office job, right?
Yeah, it's
There's
not
no
reliable.
guarantee.
Yeah.
It's just higher percentage, but
Because like I feel like from everything I've seen and all the people I know, unfortunately, the most reliable options are one, property, and two is stocks. And depends on like which stocks and how you do it. It's like long term.
Yeah.
Because even the like, you know, the stock bros that like do the everyday like up and down, that's kind of risky too. It's like gambling, right? But
it is very much illegal gambling.
Yeah, but for like long term stuff, you will definitely see like profit over time. But yeah, property. The thing, I'm so conflicted with property because in one end, I'm like, I want to earn money. I want to not have to worry about working. I want to just enjoy life, right? And this is like a good way to like almost guaranteed get money in monthly, right? But then on the other hand, like my liberal side is like, fuck landlords. We shouldn't have to pay for housing. Housing should be free. So
unfortunately, that is not the case.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm like in my head, there's two wolves inside of me. There's two wolves inside of me. One hates landlords and one wants to be one.
Both of them are derps.
You live long enough to become a landlord.
Yeah.
Oh, you either die.
You either die
A landlord hater. Yeah, tenant. Or live long enough to become a landlord. It's yeah. But yeah, I'm really conflicted because I don't know. I really feel strongly about people shouldn't have to pay like their life savings to get a decent apartment. But I do understand it. Like in a perfect world, you know, like if I would imagine a perfect world where I don't have to think about all the other outside factors. Yawn?
Yes.
Big yawn.
Yes.
There would be free housing that is like just the standard stuff, right? Not like the slums or like dirty or anything like
Everything would be built by IKEA.
Yeah, everything is built by IKEA. But like, I mean, why not? You know? Let's say IKEA takes over the world and they were like, we're gonna provide free housing
meatballs.
And meatballs for everybody. And they have like decent apartments and they're free. From like, I don't know, taxes or whatever. Taxes paid for them. If you don't think about like all the extra stuff, right? And then it's just like decent place, yeah. But then you have like the fancy places, which you do have to pay for. That would make sense, right? Because if you want like luxury, you have to pay for it.
Yeah.
But you shouldn't have to pay to just have a decent
Basic
place,
needs.
to live.
I mean, if it was, you know, say the world was wiped out and we started with that, it could work. But like
right now, it's not going to happen.
we're
People are too
deep in.
greedy. Yeah.
We're too far in.
There's already systems in place that unfortunately work. And it's just too inconvenient to stray from that. And even if like one or two people would want to do it, the majority would not, you know.
Eventually, like we would run out of the space to build houses and everything as well, because resources are very limited. I mean, that's why, you know, Thanos just decided to snap the finger.
There's so many apartment buildings in Bangkok though that it's just standing there empty.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So I don't know about that. Like if somebody out there take the number of empty apartments and take the number of homeless people and you compare them, it's definitely gonna be enough for everybody, for sure.
It's always come back to the prime location, whatnot, right? Because let's say in Bangkok alone, we never really expand outside of the technological advancement and like the what's called economics like booming thing. You never expand outside of Bangkok. So of course, more people are gonna come to Bangkok to make a living somehow, and just try to stay in here.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, like it just never go outside of Bangkok.
That's true. Actually, in the office that I work at, we asked everybody like a few days ago where everybody's ID card is
Located.
addressed to, and more than half of the people in the office are from outside Bangkok.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Mm.
That like if I'm not saying that you can't get rich outside of Bangkok, because there are a lot of rich people who doesn't even live in Bangkok. They just
They just be chilling.
Yeah, they're millionaires doing like agricultural stuff.
Yeah.
Right. Or like what's it called construction mafia. There's so many of that. But
there's nothing of it. Like if you
exactly.
there's nothing there.
Exactly. So like I don't know. It's
just a shame that there's not enough places in Thailand that has those advancements that make it like like a second big city, for example. Because in Sweden, for example, we have Stockholm, which is really popular, but it's not like you usually have people who. No?
Wait, no, that's Austria?
That's Netherlands.
Okay, my bad.
It's not in Stockholm, but I'm sure you can find some places. But you have Stockholm, but like if you ask somebody, only people from Stockholm like Stockholm. As in like a place to live, right? And then you have the second biggest city, which is Gothenburg. And it's also a big city, but it's not, you wouldn't go there and think like, oh, this is the capital, But it's still like a bunch of stuff going on. So if like there's a tour or something, usually we go to like Stockholm and Gothenburg, for example. But we don't have anything like that here. We have like Phuket, but it can't compare. It doesn't even come close to the stuff that Bangkok has.
So the thing is that like, how do I put this? Apart from Bangkok, everything else is just like a tourist destination.
Yeah.
Like, okay, some maybe
Chiang Mai is a little bit more local.
Yeah, there are a lot of
but
foreigners that decided to settle down in like Phuket, Hua Hin, Pattaya, Chiang Mai, like those kinds of stuff, because they're like mountains, seasides, and whatnot. But you rarely see anyone who like a Phalang just chilling in like Nakhon Pathom. That's it.
Yeah,
There's
that's true.
none, because there's nothing there. So I don't even know where they get the money from. Actually, they could be like just retired.
Probably retired.
Like
yeah.
What's it called the pension?
Pension. The pension.
Yeah.
It's because like the cost of living here is so little. So the things you can get in like Western home country is like just you can probably live like a decent life out of your pension in whatever country is in the Western world that they come from. But if they come here, they can live like a king.
Yeah. Yeah.
So of course it's like obvious that a lot of people are gonna come here.
Yeah. So, and going back about the property as well. So it kind of related to like, how Bangkok never expands outside of the Bangkok. So when I was in Australia, I've always heard that the property bubble was going to burst. For the longest time. It still never burst. Like for the past 7 years, and even I came back, it just never happened. Purely because of there's always it's gonna sound bad, but the Chinese always come in, buy apartments, like the land, to get citizenship. And that's it. And so like it just never dropped down. And the prices kept getting higher and higher.
Yeah.
The locals just like struggling to find a place themselves. It's almost the same as in like Bangkok. And now our lovely government just allowed the foreigners to actually own a property in Thailand, not just Bangkok, in Thailand. So before that, they could only own 49%.
Yeah.
So you would need a local
co-sign.
Yeah, to sign as well. So like 51% of that, but now they can just like own it completely.
Yeah, they're basically selling out.
Yep.
Bangkok is not gonna be like, actually every time somebody comes to Thailand or like they tell me that they're gonna come to Thailand, I just tell them don't come to Bangkok.
Don't live here.
I mean, like even traveling, don't come here. Like if you're only gonna stay for a week or two, just go somewhere else. It's nothing here. It's just like shopping. If you like shopping,
go Hong Kong or something.
I was gonna say if you like shopping, you can come here. Like if you like shopping, go Hong Kong.
I know.
It's the same thing. Honestly, like the first time I went to Hong Kong, I felt like, I literally said out loud, like, this is just like Bangkok. It's just more hills.
It's just, okay, the thing is that the Bangkokians back then used to go to Hong Kong to do shopping. And now we just have everything available here.
Yeah.
So I could probably say like this is just like Hong Kong.
Yeah, but hotter and less hills.
Pollution.
More pollution, probably.
Worse public transportation.
Yes. But everything else.
And the food's okay.
The food here is top tier, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, nothing can beat the food here. Like, the availability of food and the choices that you have.
Yeah. And we say top tier, as like, as we said, you can wake, well, this is COVID aside, the lockdown, the whole thing. You can wake up 3 a.m. and be like, God damn, I'm hungry.
Yeah.
You can just walk down and probably find something to eat, which is decent and cheap.
Yeah.
Right? But like, you could probably find here in Bangkok, you can find Japanese food more than Thai food, like restaurants wise. Italian foods are everywhere. Fast food chains, we have more than Hong Kong. Because I talked to Corey, and then he's like, you guys have that? Like, yeah, we do.
Yeah, we have basically everything except Chipotle and Wendy's.
They're probably more, but yeah.
Of the big ones that I know, because we have Taco Bell.
Oh yeah, we just got it.
Oh, we don't have Olive Garden.
What's that?
It's like a Italian place.
It
Correct me
like
if I'm wrong.
Prestigious as hell.
Well, scratch this.
Okay.
I mean, they have
Olive Garden.
They have free breadsticks. That's all I know.
Yeah.
That's all I know about Olive Garden. But yeah,
bring it in. Don't make them go broke.
Just from the breadsticks. Yeah, those three. From what I know, one thing that like maybe you guys have it right now in the US, but one thing that I remember my US friends were like shocked about was that we have McDonald's delivery.
Oh yeah, they don't do that.
Yeah, why?
Because the labor cost probably and the gas cost.
True, because it's very far, maybe. Yeah.
And,
let me check the time.
It's 8:20.
Oh shit.
Yes.
We still have curfew. So yeah, let's end it there.
The curfew starting in 40 minutes. So
let's get going. And thank you guys for listening to the end of this Tinie talk once again. Sorry we didn't have like a proper direction. We've just been rambling on. But hope you will enjoy it anyway. And
unless you guys like us just
let us know.
Shit. Yeah.
Let us know if you just like this directionless style or if you like more of a topic.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anything else you would like to add to our audience? Our friends?
Hopefully we won't go MIA again.
Yeah, we'll try our best.
Yeah. We're sorry.
Sorry. Thank you for watching the Droppy Show. Okay, bye. Bye and peace out.